Hey, happy Mother's Day to people in some countries. I know today is not Mother's Day for everyone, but for whoever is celebrating Mother's Day today, I wish you all the best, whether you're a mom or you are a mom figure. Congratulations and happy Mother's Day. All right. So, if you're just joining my channel for the first time, my name is Linda and I'm a healthcare professional. I try to bring to you health lessons at least once a week. All right, no matter how busy I am, I try to bring health lessons to you. And I conduct my lessons in two languages, English and then Igbo language. Igbo is a tribe in Nigeria. Nigeria is in West Africa. I also try to have a Bible verse for you. I try to teach you a word or two in Igbo language, and then I try to sing to you. Usually my song will be in Igbo language, but I will tell you the meaning before I start singing it. All right? So don't go anywhere. The topic of today, something that I want us to discuss, is about fall. So fall prevention is crucial. Whether you are at home, whether you are in a care home, whether you are in the hospital, whether you are in a skill facility, assisted living, wherever you are, whether you are the person or you're taking some care of someone, all right, is important to prevent falls, because when that happens, it sets people back and it can cause a whole lot of problems. All right, so there are 12 things that I just want to talk about today. There are different reasons people may fall, but when you are 65 years and older, that puts you at risk. Anybody can fall, but that's just science. That's just based on research. So the first thing that I'll talk about today is identifying your limitation. Sometimes we don't really realize that we're getting older, but we are. That's just life. Okay, it's not gonna be written on your forehead, your age. But as you get older, please know your limitations. Know some of the things that you're not able to do anymore, and ask for help. There's no shame in asking for help. Okay, you shouldn't be 80 or 85 or 90 or 100 and still climbing up your roof. You may still be okay, looking good and doing all the things, but you are not the same anymore. Your balance and coordination is not the same anymore. So don't think that you can still do what you used to do when you were 20 or 25 or 30. That's just how it is. So ask for help. Do not try to do those things. Don't climb your roof trying to fix it. All right. So certain things, that you need to, maybe changing bulbs in your home or something, or just doing some hard work or something that will put you at risk. Ask for help. Don't do it. So know your limitation. Removing clutter. That's very, very important. If you have, clutter everywhere in the home, throw rugs everywhere, please remove those throw rugs. They'll put you at risk. Okay. If you have them, make sure that you put a non-skid pad underneath. Okay, they have those. They sell them at the stores, online, Amazon, everywhere. If you have to have those, okay, then you have to put those non-slip pads under them. But declutter your home. Remove things in the home, those cords scattered everywhere. Okay, so that you know where you walk in and know that everywhere is clear, the walkway is clear. Also, clutter, if you have, I'm not saying to remove your animals, your pets, your dogs and your cats. Sometimes they can just get on the way, but be aware of that. So if you have pets, please remember that and pay attention. Okay. Now, wearing non-skid socks or shoes. Very important. I've seen people living in the hospital and they will refuse to wear them. We all have the right. We have the right to refuse. But if you are someone that you're taking care of, if that will be something that will help them. Wearing non-skid socks or wearing non-skid shoes. That helps a lot. So encourage people to wear that. Remaining active, is very helpful. It helps with your coordination and balance and strength. So People can do exercise, but before you start any new exercise, make sure that you talk to your healthcare professional or provider, okay? Some exercises like Tai Chi, may help with balance, and coordination. But I'll tell you, if you are in the village, you go to your garden and all that, and you go to all these functions, or you dance, you have a dance group, and like my mom, if you do those things, it will help with, balancing and strengthening, okay? So sometimes people think that they are doing their family members, their older parents a favor by letting them sit idle and not do anything. Please, let them do what makes them happy, okay? They just have to be very careful. For instance, going to farm. Don't stop them. That helps them, okay? The only thing I will say when it comes to that, bending down may be a problem. So you have to watch that, okay? Even if you have to carry a small seat, so that you can sit and clear around the area and then move to another area. Do whatever it takes, do it. Because when you bend down and stand, you may feel dizzy and fall. So you have to be very careful if you are an older person and you're still going to the farm. So be careful and be aware of that. So you can get up slowly. Proper lighting, lighting. Make sure that you have proper lighting in the house. Make sure you have kerosene in your lamp or your lantern, and keep your lantern close to your bed so that you can use it as soon as you getting up, maybe getting up at night to use the bathroom or something. If you have a switch, make sure that it's close to where you can reach it. All right. If so whatever it is that could help you with lighting, you may have light in the bathroom also, or night light in the hallway. Okay, you don't want to fall, so make sure you have light. Maybe touch light. Make sure that the battery is changed, regularly when it's due. All right, and then wearing glasses. Some people just don't want to wear glasses. I know people that don't want to wear it because they don't want to feel, oh, I wear glasses now. Oh, I'm older now. Who cares? All right, do what you have to do to protect yourself. If you have to wear glasses, wear glasses. If you have to use a walker, if you have to use a cane, use it. Whatever you have to use to help you, use that. Don't care so much about what people have to say. When you fall, they will still say something. So please use what will help you. All right. Don't get up too quickly. If you're getting up from bed, don't get up too quickly. Okay. Because, your blood pressure will drop and then you may fall. All right. So as we get older, it takes longer time for that venous return to happen, for the blood to go from your lower extremities all the way to your brain. It takes a little longer. That's why, because it may happen to anyone. It actually happens to anyone. It's just when we get older, it takes longer time for that blood to move. So then don't get up so quickly. And if you're getting up and you feel dizzy, please sit. Sit for a little while. You get yourself together, then you get up and move. All right. Stay hydrated. Drink water. If you're going to a meeting, if you're in the village, you're going to a meeting, sometimes the meetings last too long. Find a little container to put water in so you can drink some water. If you get dehydrated, all right, if that keeps happening, you may get urinary tract infection. And urinary tract infection can actually, for older adults, it may make you to get a little confused, okay? So, and then when that happens, you may, you're at risk for fall. All right. So make sure that you're well hydrated, and then you are not hypovolemic also. All right. So, and then what else? Review your medications. Very important. Some medications may actually cause dizziness. Some medications can drop your blood pressure. So blood pressure medications, okay, diuretics, some people call it water pills, pain medications, even some antipsychotic medications. So some of these medications may cause dizziness. They may cause your blood pressure to lower. So if you're taking any medication, make sure that you know the side effects. All right, know how it works for you. All right, and then don't wait too long before using the toilet. So if you need to go, try to go. All right, so then you are not rushing to go. Okay, try to go before you have an accident. All right. And if you are a patient in the hospital, call for help. And if you're a caregiver, try to go and take care of that patient before they have that urge to run, So try to answer their call lines on time. Try to go and check on them on time. If it's a family member, try to help them, take them before they try to go by themselves and then they fall. All right, so let's just be proactive. All right, and then move your legs. If you are standing, don't just stand. Sometimes you see people, when there's an occasion or something going on, they stand too long and then you see them fainting or passing out or falling. Okay, so don't stand too long. Okay, move your legs when you are standing. Remember, the calf is like a second heart pumping blood, your calf muscles. Okay, so that's why it's not good to stand or sit in one place for too long. All right, so just try to move your legs. All right, now I talked about bending. Don't bend too long, or actually just avoid bending. Okay, especially for older adults, it may make you it may cause dizziness and then you may fall. So that's what I have to talk about today. Now let me summarize it quickly in Igbo language. So ndewo, ihe m na-ekwu n'ụbọchị taa bụ ihe iri na abụọ nwere ike ịkpata mmadụ ịda ada. Okay, onye ahụ nwere ike dazie ada, ya merụ ahụ, ya butere ya nsogbu niile dị iche iche. Mara ihe ị nwere ike ime na ihe ị nwee ike ime. Mgbe ụfọdụ anyị echefuo na anyị na-abụwa dimkpa, a gaghị abịa dee ya n'ihu gị, beti ụbọchị na-aga mmadụ a na-abụwa ta dimkpa. Okay, onweghị onye ga-abụ nwata ruo mgbe ebighị ebi. So ụfọdụ ihe ị na-eme mgbe ị dị afọ 25 ma afọ 30, nwere ike ị ga-emesigwu ha ugbu a ịnọzi afọ 19, afọ 19. Okay, so ọ bụrụ na onwe ihe ị chọrọ ime, maọbụ elu ụlọ gị o maọbụ iri elu o, biko chọta onye ga-enyere gị aka. Agala ịchọ ka ime ya ị ka nwere ike gbasi ike, sie nọ ike, beti otu nwe ihe ndị bekee na-akpọ coordination ma balance, oche njichana. Okay, so otu ị ga-esi ghọta nwa onwe gị ma ihe mee ọ dịla iche. Ị ga-aghọtazi onwe gị ọsịsọ otu isi aghọtaba onwe gị n'oge gara aga. Okay, onwe ihe nọchisiri ụzọ n'ụlọ gị ma ebe ị nọ, wepụsie ha ka ị hapụ ịda ada. Alright, then make sure na ị na-eyi ụmụ socks a na-agbụ n'ala, ọ na-achị achị, makwanụ shoe. Dị ihe ahụ ka ị kwesịrị ihe yiri ihe ị ga-eme yiri ya ọchịa. Okay, ya ọchịpụ. Then mekikwashọn ị na-emegharị ahụ maọbụ igba egwu maọbụ imegharị n'ahụ. Onwegasị ihe dị iche iche, onwecha nke a na-akpọ tai chi exercise ndị mmadụ na-eme, but ihe ọbụla ị ga-ime ka ọ bụrụ na ị na-emegharị ahụ. Okay, ọ dị mkpa nke ukwuu, ọ ga-ime ga ahụ agbasie gị ike. Then jisikwa ike mee ka ọ bụrụ na ọkụ dị n'ụlọ gị, ọ bụrụ n'abalị gachi ibilite ka ị ga nyụọ mamịrị ọ nyụọ nsị. O kwesịrị ka ọ bụrụ na o nwee ọkụ ị ga-agbanye nọ nso ebe akwa gị dị, ka ị hapụ ịda, ka ị nwere ike hụ ụzọ. Alright, then ọ bụrụ na ị ga-ekpu anya, kpuru anya. Ọ bụrụ na ị ga-eji mkpara, jiri mkpara. Biko asọla ihe ndị mmadụ ga-ekwu, ma ị mere mma ma ị mere njọ, ndị mmadụ ga na-ekwu okwu, ịghọtago. So ọ bụ n'ọhịa ahụ ka ị ga-eyi ka o nyere gị aka, mee ya. Agbanyela ihe a gị ga-abịa chewe, ndị mmadụ ga-asị na nna ekpuzi anya, ndị mmadụ ga-asị na nna eji mkpaka. Onwe ihe ọ pụtara. Ihe ị chọrọ ime bụ ka ị mara na onwe gị na inyere onwe gị aka. Ọ ya bụ ihe kacha mkpa. Ọ bụkwa ndị na-eleta mmadụ, biko kọwara onye ahụ, gbaa ya ume. Ọ bụrụ na ọ ga-eji mkpara bụ na ọ ga-ekpuru anya, ihe ọ bụla onye ahụ ga-eme ka ọ hapụ ịda ada, ọ dị oke mkpa. Ebilitala ọsọ oke ngwa ngwa. Ọ bụrụ ibilite gaa hụ na isi chịtụrụ gị, biko nọrọ du until gị enweta onwe gị before gị ebilite. Alright, jisikwa ike na-eme ka ị na-aṅụ mmiri nke ọma. Ọ bụrụ na ị na-aga meeting ma ị nọ na village gaa na-aga meeting nke aga nka, biko chọrọ obere ihe ị ga-eji na-agbara mmiri. Okay, because ma ị na-aṅụ mmiri nke ọma, o nwere ike ya akọsụ ọrịa. Ọrịa o nwere ike ịkọsụ ndị bekee asị na urinary tract infection. Ọrịa ahụ ga-emekwanụ gị onye ahụ nwere ike ya ochefuzi ihe na-eme ihe ọ na-eme. O nwere ike sef ya bịa emezie isi ya ga-akpakọtacha ya ọnụ, especially ma ọ bụrụ na ịbụwala okenye. Then onye ahụ nwere ike daakwa. Okay, legosi ọ bụrụ na onwe ọgwụ ị na-aṅụ, ma ọgwụ ọbara mgbali elu. Okay, so legasị ọgwụ niile ahụ anya ka ị mara, maka ụfọdụ ọgwụ ahụ nwere ike ime mmadụ ka isi buo ya, ma ọkwanụ ka ihe a na-akpọ blood pressure, oke ka ọ gbadata blood pressure gbadata den o nwere ike ime onye ahụ isi ebuo ya. So o kwesịrị ka ị ma na ọgwụ ị na-aṅụ den ga akpachapụrụ anya. And then echela ka oge gaa nke ukwuu before ga ịnyụ mmamịrị. Ichewe nke ukwuu ya gụsiwezie oge ike ga-achọwazi otu isi agba ọsọ. Chetakwa na ịbụwala dimkpa ị nwere ike ga-adazie. Ọ bụkwa na ile elekọta mmadụ maọbụ n'ụlọ ọgwụ maọbụ n'ebe ndị dimkpa maọbụ ebe ọbụla ị nọ maọbụ n'ụlọ, nyere ha aka ka ha gaa nyụọ mamịrị. Ekwela ka ha chee mgbe ọ na-achọzi ịba ha aba ha agbawazie ka ha gaa ha ada. Okay, so ọ dị mkpa ka ọ bụrụ na ị na-enyere mmadụ aka, biko nyere ya aka. Okay, ọ bụkwa na ibilitere ọtọ, m na-emegharị ụkwụ gị, oke ụkwụ gị na-enyekwa aka ịpọmpụ blood ka ọ na-agakwa gaa n'obi gị gachaa n'isi gị. So ọ dị mma ka a na-emegharị ha nọ n'ọdụ otu ebe ọtụtụ oge. Ịnọtụ bilite ịnọbete ị na-ebilite kpachapụrụ anya. Ọ bụ na isi buru gị nọrọ chetu ka ọ gafee den ga-ebilite. Okay, adịla efuru ala nke ukwuu. Ifuru ala nke ukwuu isi nwere ike buo gị. So ọ bụrụ ifuru ala ga-achọ ka ibilite ga ahụ na isi chiri gị, biko nọtuo. Ọ bụkwa na ị nọ n'ugbo, even ọ bụ na ị ga-eburu obere oche ị nọ n'ọdụ bụọ ahịhịa akụkụ ebe ahụ ị nọ ga-ebupụ wekwado oche ahụ move tukwa gaa ebe ọzọ. Ihe ọ bụla ị ga-eme iji nyere ndụ ka biko mee ya. Alright, so ọ ebe a ka m ga-akwụsị taa. So aga m abịa gụọrọ gị Bible verse then gụọ abụ. Okay, so this concludes my lesson for today about fall prevention. Please, let's do whatever we can do to prevent us from falling, to prevent our loved ones from falling, to prevent our patients from falling. All right, so the Bible verse for today is Psalm 94 verse 18. It says, "When I said my foot slipped, thy mercy, O Lord, held me up." Another version says, "When I thought my foot slips, your steadfast love, O Lord, held me up." Now, Igbo word for today is chi. Chi is God. God. That's chi. Okay. And then you may also hear some people refer to chi, which is God, as nna. For instance, a name like Chiemeka. And then you have some people answer Nnemeka. God has done well. Chiemeka. So chi in English is CHI. In Igbo, chi-i. Chi-i. All right. So the song for today is just glorifying God. Just thanking God. Telling God that He has done well for us. Just thanking and praising Him. It says, I will sing it without instrument and with instrument, okay, however I can. Anyị ekele gị na Chineke, anyị ekele gị na imena. Anyị ekele gị na Chineke, anyị ekele gị na imena. Let me use this one and see. Anyị ekele gị na Chineke, anyị ekele gị na imena. Anyị ekele gị na Chineke, anyị ekele gị na imena. Anyị ekele gị na dike na dimkpa, anyị ekele gị na imena. Anyị ekele gị na Jehovah Rapha, anyị ekele gị na imena. Anyị ekele gị na Jehovah Shammah, anyị ekele gị na imena. Anyị ekele gị na Jehovah Nisi, anyị ekele gị na imena. Anyị ekele gị na onye na-eme mma, anyị ekele gị na imena. All right. This concludes the lesson for today. This concludes the lesson. I pray that you have a wonderful week. Again, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Bye-bye. And what do we say in Igbo when we are saying bye-bye? Ka emesia. So, ka emesia. Ka emesia. Ka emesia. See you next week.